Hey everyone, I'm Grombold from the House of Heroes and was recently appointed to be the official chronicler for K15 and K34. Today I'm going to talk a bit about the Army of the Dead event, how to prepare for it and how to reach the best possible result. Let's first start with what the event is about. In the Army of the Dead, 3 alliances are defending the wall against the attacks of the White Walkers and their White Army. The White Walkers send a total of 28 waves of increasing power and varying troop types towards the wall, so a good coordination and planning is necessary in order to get far in the event. Besides sending their army to the wall to fight, players can gather Dragonglass shards or obtain them from attacking rebel groups or rallying rebel camps. These Dragonglass shards can be used to upgrade various special buildings that are located in the middle of the 3 alliances' hives. These buildings can provide 1 buff per level that they are upgraded. The Army Tent provides a 100% healing speed increase for 5 minutes, the Training Field provides an increase of 100% for the army attack and defense, and the Stable provides a marching speed increase of 100% for 5 minutes as well. All these buffs can be activated whenever you want, and activating multiple buffs of the same type increases the duration of the buff. The 4th special building is the Sacred Temple. Each new level gives the player 3 buffs that he can choose from. These buffs consist of attack, health and defense for the 3 important troop types as well as all army buffs. These buffs are crucial for success, making the Sacred Temple the most important building to upgrade. Many people would probably argue that the Army of the Dead is not really an exciting event. It may even be boring for some people, but the rewards for it are indeed quite rewarding, so trying to reach as far as possible should definitely be the goal for every alliance. Now towards the preparation of the event. Being as strong as possible is crucial for good performance during the event, so make sure to port into the event with battle talents and battle gear and as many buffs as you can grab. Having the Hall of Faces buff in addition to a prisoner in the dungeon helps a great deal. Level 60 Lord as a prisoner would be the best here of course, as it provides a 30% total attack boost. Activating the 20% attack buff would also help. Another crucial aspect would be the army size increase, as this allows you to send more troops to the wall at once, and thus helps with beating the enemy waves quicker and with less losses. Also, in case you have offensive castle skins, make sure to use them as well, maybe even in combination with Fervor, as long as it's safe for you to do that in the kingdom that you're in. Keep in mind that the Fervor will run out while you're in the match, so you can safely bubble up again after the event ended, while keeping the bonus stats for the entire match. It could make sense to focus a bit more towards infantry related stats, as infantry will be needed to fight the highest amount of hard waves. I will come back to this at a later point in the video though. Now onto the actual combat against the waves of the Night King. Each event has the exact same wave structure, meaning that from event to event the arrangement of the waves stays the same. This opens up the possibility of planning ahead and providing the best possible counter for the waves. As you can see here, until wave 24, each counter works for exactly 4 waves. This means that every 4 waves you should recall your deployment and reset a new one, consisting of the counter of the next 4 waves. Notice that the 3rd wave in each cycle is an unfavorable attack for you, where the enemy will bring a slightly different formation that will counter you a bit. This can be ignored until the later waves, and possibly even entirely if your sets are high enough, and for most alliances the extra swap will only be necessary for wave 19 and or 23. The rotation here is always cavalry, spearmen, infantry, and continues after wave 24 as well, though the counter only works for 1 wave each. This means that after beating wave 24, the deployment has to be recalled and reset after every wave. This can be a bit stressful and will probably need the usage of a few marching speedups in order to get back to the wall in time. Keep in mind to pay attention when the wave is defeated. This is the case when the counter of the enemy troops reach 0. If the timer that indicates the next wave reaches 0 before this is the case, the next wave won't spawn. It's crucial both for solo contribution points and the alliance performance in defeating waves to make sure that members are not recalling too early. A good way to ensure this would be to gather the members in a voice chat and assign 1 individual to tell the people when to recall and what kind of troops are needed at the wall next. As mentioned before, it could be advised to focus on infantry-related stats due to needing infantry to beat the highest amount of hard waves, in this case waves 21 to 24 and wave 27. With this in mind, taking only infantry-related skills from the Sacred Temple buffs would be a good idea as well. If you did this, your infantries will probably be your strongest troop type, and thus should be used for wave 28 as well. This would also save your deployment swap, as infantries should be used for wave 27 already. As you will notice, we didn't manage to beat the last wave due to not having enough time to beat it. We've discussed this with some stronger alliances, and it seems that you need 90 people that are able to win a fight in the last stage to do that. So far, no alliance has this amount of participation, and because the matchmaking is always 1 top tier alliance, 1 medium tier alliance and 1 low tier alliance, it seems impossible without literally having your entire alliance online for this event. So that's basically all you need to know about the Army of the Dead event. If you have any further questions about it, feel free to ask me in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you soon.